What's up, guys? I'm back. This is Rideout Reviews, man. I'm Paul, and I'm checking out The Crown. I'm on episode 8, season 5. The last episode was pretty good. I mean, I hated it, but it kind of showed like an insider to the heart of old girl. But maybe she was doing all that stuff just to catch the attention of the frog. You know what I'm saying? But I think she has a good heart not to bring paparazzi and stuff and just talking to people and lifting their spirits, because she has a way with people, it seems like. And that's what's so devastating, that Charles didn't see that, because he like dude said, I think his name is Master, something like that, whatever it is, the prime minister. And he was like, dude, his greatest asset he hates. But it ain't his fault, man. I mean, he don't love her, and I don't think he ever did. He always loved the girl he with. Well, I mean, he's not with her, but yeah, he always loved her, and they wouldn't allow her to marry her. I don't know if she would have been as prestigious and as well loved as Princess Diana, but I don't know. Maybe she is. Maybe people love her Camilla now. I don't know. Anyway, let's check out this next episode, see what we got going, and yeah, we'll see what's happening. Oh yeah, check out my Patreon videos, man. I got full episodes popping off, and yeah, see all the rest of The Crown as you enjoy this great show, man. Oh, and I apologize for the noise, because I'm in my van, man, and there's all these street sounds, so.
You'll find calling any meeting of the BBC Board of Governors to order is my job.
If you insist, Dukey.
I do, John.
Bro, that's how you say it when somebody say your name, you say their name. John.
Speaking a language that doesn't come from England, but from some management training course in America.
There's no need to do this.
Are the British Broadcasting Corporation.
Dang. He was over in America, they be hating on him because he's American.
He gets satellite TV as well, with hundreds of different channels.
What? And abandon the BBC? I can't do that.
Our king's egg is still safe.
They'll say this about education. Inform first. And then it's about
Even the
entertainment.
televisions are metaphors in this place.
She feeling the weight of the oldness. Like she getting old, man, you know? And not only her, but everything around her is the feel, the stench of, I don't want to say stench because that makes it sound even bad, but the feel of ancientness. This is 90s, bro. This is the 90s, man. It's so crazy too, because this stuff is so close to the time period where we are now. Like, what's going on is what's going on for real, contemporary. Look at that. I guess they got such a lovely relationship now. She's with a good person, you know, a good guy who cares about his patients, and is probably good at his job too.
Morning all, how are we?
I don't like this guy, man. I don't like this dude. And then he playing his race. I don't know, maybe those are true statements, because that stuff is not fictitious, but he just trying to milk it, man. You can't tell that brother's lies from the truth.
Well, Mummy might have made a new friend, too.
Okay.
What was that? Okay.
Do you have to tell me these things?
Well, I thought you'd be happy for me.
Or if you didn't talk to me about this stuff?
Too bad, man. He wants his dad.
Happy birthday, dear Sue. Happy
Dang, Sue gonna burn the house down with all them candles, man. Yeah.
I thought Cheltenham was on the BBC.
And Channel 4 paid more than 5 times what the BBC was paying.
Can't you do anything about it? Or perform some magic in the bedroom?
Oh, these dirty old women.
She was surrounded by some of her dearest friends, yet she seemed a little flat. I was thinking, could the BBC do something to cheer her up?
Now she got to perform something scandalous in the bedroom.
Going all the top brass. That'll be fine.
Then he betraying her already. Already, man.
It's the BBC. She's doing it with us because she feels safe, understood, and protected.
Bro, he sounds smart, though.
The ethics of giving a national platform to someone with such a personal agenda.
I see. What about him?
He'd rather lose his left leg than have this go out.
They had to show his legs so they could make that joke.
Because whatever one may think of the royal family, she has been remarkable.
To kiss the ring.
Kiss the ring.
Take that away. What are you left with? But not Britain.
A different Britain.
Not great Britain.
Oh, that was good. It's not Great Britain.
Nice one-off program in the grand BBC style that brings us all together to celebrate one of our greatest assets.
Dude, that's so funny. He's gonna run it. Talk about that other one with Diana. Just juxtapose each other. It gives him the ability to.
That bonfire night thing we discussed. Let's go for it.
He finna burn it down. Dang, that was a catalyst. That was a catalyst for the fire, bro. Dang. Good thing he, to allow for this to happen, to have that guy in place, because otherwise would not. Oh man, I'm so happy this brother here. He checking into these things. Yeah, he finna find out dude been lying. Cause he been taking notes. He knows what's going on.
The first, you said MI5 were watching me, and the second, you said MI6.
Actually, I think it could be both.
You said there were other inconsistencies. Not only were they unsuccessful, they were hung, drawn, and quartered.
The difference is, we will be successful. I promise.
I think they might have gone to your brother.
No.
These are serious people.
Nah, man. My brother's smart. Going over the notes. He knows, man. He's fictitious. He's fake. He's fraudulent.
What do we know about Guy Fawkes himself?
He was a rebel.
Little more than just a rebel.
A terrorist.
Ooh. Right. One man's revolutionist is one man's is another man's terrorist.
Traitor. That's right.
Hey. Traitor too. You're right.
His goal was to slaughter the entire Protestant establishment in one fell swoop.
Oh man, bro.
An act.
Hey, so dude doing the same thing. I first thought it was Diana, which she is. She set in motion the gunpowder plot, but it is homeboy, the American educated boy that is setting that fire, man. He want to change. He gonna blow it up. Dang, this is cool, man. I tell you what, that's how they always do something. They always link it to history. But I mean, if this is true, I know it's what you call that, sensationalized. But man, this is crazy. Is that something like always remember the 5th of November? Nah, I think that's no, that's the Ides of March. Man, I don't know. That's just something popped in my head. Called journalistic integrity, man. But that's why they have journalistic in front of it. He don't have to be have integrity in everything else he does. Only as a journalist. That means only in like what he reports about what people are saying, in accordance to what is going to be told to the mass audience. Bro, integrity should cover every part of man's life, not just one aspect. Because is it really integrity then, huh? Black jacket to look distinguished, but personable. Because he ain't just fancy or over the top. Man, that's crazy, dude. And they're seen together. I guess that people know, though. They talked about it in that little interview about his relationship with Camilla, and then all that fallout that left the house. He's probably living with Charles now at this time. Man, I wonder, this thing win an Emmy for music, because, bro, they score is not playing one bit. It'd always be hitting hard, man, to the emotions. Dang, man, they set that dude on fire. I wonder what happened, though. They didn't finish the story. Like, I know they failed, but what, the bomb or the gunpowder didn't blow up? I wonder if they're going to finish the story. And then I wonder if it's going to correspond to the Queen story. This is already already happened, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know nothing about it. I don't know if the Queen was successful in blowing up the house. Well, obviously she didn't blow the house up because they still around today. But what did she do? Because I've always thought of her as beloved and cared for, despite all, I guess, all the advances, the strikes she took on, it looks like that's what they're saying that she's doing against the monarch.
We'll be giving a platform to a very hurt, very unstable woman who clearly wants to inflict significant damage on the monarchy.
Anne has insisted on telling the Queen personally.
If you're going to kill this, you need to let us know before the end of play today. We can stop her.
Yeah, protect the monarch at all costs. At all costs. Protect the monarch. Bro, I don't know why I don't see her as, like, bad in all this, man.
Look me in the eyes and tell me I'm not going to regret this.
You won't.
Oh, he can't say it with confidence because he may.
Apparently, satellite dishes have now been installed in all the royal households.
You are educational broadcasting with God Save the Queen at the end of every day. Right.
Yeah, they did that in America, a national anthem at the end of every day.
We've just had a call from the Princess of Wales. She has asked to see you on an urgent matter.
Ooh, here you go. But Diana good, though. At least she's telling the Queen what's about to go down. That she ain't just hurling a grenade and blowing everybody up, you know. She expressing her thoughts to the one who is ruler over all, you know, daggum the boss, the main lady.
Mama, thank you for seeing me.
Clear a few things up. A public forum might not be the best place to do it. That such matters would best be discussed in private with the people involved.
I've tried.
For sure. Yeah.
When people, armies of people, say to me, what has that girl done now? Who does she think she is? What do you imagine I say? Diana's awful, a nightmare. What a mistake that was. Not once.
That's
not
true.
A single time.
Dang.
You're
What?
a wife to my eldest son, mother to my grandsons, and a valued senior member of this family. So I defend you each and every time,
Man.
loyally. emphatically to the hilt.
Dang, I did not even think about that aspect.
The enemy you imagine I am, the hostility you imagine we all feel, is a figment of your imagination.
Yeah, because they truly may be busy, but I don't know, though. I don't know. She didn't even want to hug her that one time, whatever episode that was.
All any of us want, Diamond, is for you to be happy, and one day to be our next queen.
And they do, though, man. Dude was like, do whatever you want, man. He did. He said, do whatever you want, man. He's like, just be loyal and don't spread all this stuff with everybody.
Monday the 20th happens to be our wedding anniversary. 48 years.
48.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I don't think they just conjure up animosity towards her, except maybe, Prince William. But other than that, I don't think anybody really just conjures up. They got a lot of stuff going on, right? That's why they ain't busy, but sometimes she does intentionally avoid her, though. So, I do know that's true.
I'm here to let you know that the BBC has indeed made a special programme about the monarchy, which we will announce on Tuesday.
The Prince of Wales's birthday.
We thought an in-depth panorama interview with the Princess of Wales might be more relevant.
The girl's a loose cannon.
We've not always seen eye to eye, Dukey, but as Chairman and Director General, we always agreed that we'd go to any lengths to do what we felt was best for the organization.
This will kill it.
It's my view that this may come to define the BBC.
You'll find yourself on the wrong side of history, John.
Thanks for seeing me.
Dang, that was a good juxtaposition. I'm still just the queen and her heart. She's a good woman, man. Even though it may be misplaced at times, and she has to be conflicting in the things that she does, but she is definitely something special. Man, these latter ones have been about marriage too. Actually, I don't know if the latter ones have. It's been like episode 3, maybe 2. Been talking about marriages and the struggle between them with all of the families.
Well, I suppose if you're the first person in a family to ever feel low, and it's pretty hard to get the support that you need. So
she don't realize that is not the truth, though. Dang, man, Margaret, bro, she was suffering, and she held it up. She just handled her business. Not to say that you have to, be one to handle your business alone like that. It's just not who Diana is. She needed help. But it's not true that she was the only one that was like this. Man, Margaret, bro, she been through the ringer too. Prince William been through the ringer, man. They all been through the ringer.
Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it's a bit crowded.
Now that's true. That's definitely true.
Do you believe Prince Charles will be king?
I'm not sure how he would cope with that.
What the hell is she doing?
Dang. Trying to say he wouldn't be fit for king. Oh! That's not good. She shows shooting at the brass, the top folks.
I really think they're going to have to say something. The accusations against the royal family, in particular Prince Charles, were astronomical.
3 of us in the marriage. Woo, that was tough. That was a big one right there. It's hard for a marriage to work when they 3 of us.
How can I effectively govern when it's not a corporation I recognize anymore? It's not a world I recognize anymore.
Man, that's an episode 2 that was pretty good. I mean, they're all good episodes, right? that's the writing of these people, man. They do some good writing, good stuff. How they tie everything together, and yeah, like that the gunpowder blowing up, man. The establishment, man. She said I married into a system, and in that interview, she, made slight comments against the welfare of the monarch, but mainly against Charles. And she talked about, I don't speak from bitterness, I speak from sorrow. Sorrow is different than bitterness, but it sure sound like bitterness, man. But I can't judge a person's motives, you know what I'm saying? And I haven't heard the real interview, but I'm sure some of those words were true to what it was. You can't just make that stuff up, because it really happened. And she went on there and said that she didn't know if he ready to be king. Well, he's conflicted, and she's like, I know him so well. Dang, man. But what got me was just hearing the side of the queen. She's talking about, I defend you staunchly every time somebody says, what's this girl going on and done, man? Ooh. You don't see it that way. She thinks that they're legitimately out to get her. But in reality, they aren't. She's just not equipped to deal with the sorrow and the pain that she has. Now, some of that sorrow and pain was brought on to her because she made the wrong assumption about Charles and that marriage, because a lot of it is about that marriage. I bet you if that marriage was going good, if Charles really loved her and they were connected, there wouldn't be no problem at all, because she seems to be fiercely loyal too. But it's like, what do you call that, man? If you against her, she fiercely against you though, boy. But if that marriage would have worked out, I think that whole situation would have been just all gravy, man, because that was where she found her being. But even in that, if the family would have tried to help her emotionally by offering support, man, maybe they should have sent her to a psychiatrist. There you go. Maybe that's the thing that we should take from this, is that, man, mental health is a real thing, man. Some people can pull themselves up by their bootstraps, I guess they say, like Margaret, man, because she just, there was some tough things going on with Margaret. You said nobody was in the family doing that. The show depicted Margaret the way that she really was. That was some tough stuff. Depicting Charles the way that he was, that was some tough stuff, man. All of that, dude. And they all acted out in their certain ways, and their did things that they did because of that. And that's what Diana's doing, but she going past the boundaries of that family, because the family know how to act in accordance to the family. Diana being married into that family and not born from that family has herself done some things against that family because of that in the public eye. So that's the tough part. But man, seek help, dude. If you need help in the struggles that you're going through and you can't handle it on your own, which is fine, man. That's what I'm saying about Diana, man. The only thing sad about it is that she said no one else felt that way, and that's wrong. But, dude, these things were meant to be in community. Matter of fact, I would almost say that Margaret and Charles may have handled it in a more difficult situation, even though Charles started to see a psychiatrist, I believe. And maybe Margaret did too. But, man, she did. I remember seeing that in one of those episodes. But, yeah, man, trying to do it on your own, you can't make it, man. You need help. And so for me, I say find Jesus, but I also say, man, seek help with a psychiatrist, a psychologist, somebody a counselor, a therapist, somebody that can help you to deal with problems that are going on in your life. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next episode.